Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich here with your outlook for March 24th, 2016. We're going to have a nice warm day today ahead of a cold front that's going to come through in the overnight hours and early Friday. The cold front, backdoor cold front that gave us some of those clouds yesterday will now retreat to the north here, so it'll allow for the entire coverage area should be under partly cloudy skies today. Warm southwesterly breeze coming in here today ahead of this cold front. This strong area low pressure moving up through the Great Lakes, eastern Great Lakes, will head up in this direction like this, and will drag this cold front that's associated with it through the area, again, overnight into early Friday. So we move this a little bit forward here. Not a lot of precipitation with this. The models are not really impressed overall. Maybe a quarter to a half inch would be the upside for this. And again, this comes in mainly after midnight on Thursday night, last into Friday morning. Quick hitter in and out, and then we have improving conditions for later on Friday. So we expect just rain to be hanging around, showers in the morning, and then we have clearing from west to east as this pulls out of here pretty quickly. So we're not expecting this to hang around all day. Friday should turn out a little bit cooler than it was on Thursday, of course, but we're getting up close to 70 degrees in many areas, especially in the central and southern areas for today. But as we get into Saturday, high pressure builds in behind it, so we have a couple mostly sunny days, both Saturday and Sunday. Should be a fantastic weekend, not quite as warm, but not cold either. Actually going to be a couple degrees above normal. For this time of year, we're expecting temperatures to run the upper 50s and near 60, maybe low 60s both days, and depending where you are. But for most areas, it'll be a very pleasant weekend. Here's a look at Sunday. Again, another nice day, mostly sunny day, but we'll have winds starting to shift out of the west or west-southwest here ahead of this next system, and that's going to allow temperatures to get up into the 60s on Sunday. And then we're going to have another area, low pressure, that's going to move across the area. It's uncertain exactly how much precipitation is going to be involved with this one. It does have the potential to be a pretty good rainmaker according to some models. Others aren't quite as enthused, but it does look like it's going to come in Sunday night. Again, another afternoon night deal into Monday morning, and then it clears out of here later in the day on Monday, it looks like. So it doesn't hang around very long. And then we get you could get a decent amount of rain out of that too. And the spread on the models on that are anywhere between 3 or 4/10 of an inch all the way up to about 3/4 of an inch for that one. So we will, after that system leaves, have some cooler air come in, but not overly cold, we don't think. It's not going to be any impressive cold, even though it's going to be cooler than it has been. We're not expecting temperatures to get down to really cold temperatures to allow for any wintry precipitation or anything like that. But we do want to touch on the cold next week. Here's that system after that system leaves. We're going to have a little bit of cool air come in here for Tuesday again, but they're going to be right around normal, pretty close to normal for this time of year. I do think we warm up though toward the end of the week, so it's going to be whatever cool down, if you want to call it that, getting back to near normal. We'll have a couple days of a warm up, and it's going to allow for temperatures to increase for about 2 days, and that's going to be Thursday, Friday, it looks like, of next week, where we have above normal temperatures once again, and then we have a surge of cold coming in behind this. And you're going to see this diving down from Canada, the polar vortex, setting up over southeastern Canada here, and that's going to allow for some of this cold to dive in from the south. You see where this is going. So when we get in the first week of April, we're going to be below normal temperatures, we think. But again, it's relative to this time of year. Normal highs for this time of year are now into the 50s, well into the 50s in many cases. At this time, it should be in the mid to upper 50s across our coverage area as far as normals are concerned. So you might be stuck in the 40s for a couple days. This does not mean we're looking out for a snowstorm. Of course, not impossible if something was timed perfectly. But it's not looking likely at this time. So this cold shot is going to coincide with the first week of April, and we should remain below normal for much of the month of April, according to our long-range projections. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich, and that is your outlook for March 24th, 2016. Have a great Thursday.